Hi, this is Destiny. I am back with another video, just a little something to think about. Tonight, I am bringing you another powerful message, something that you need to meditate on, you need to think about, you need to do your own research and study so you can grasp this information and all of this knowledge that I'm bringing to you tonight. Again, this is Destiny. I invite you, if you have not joined my YouTube channel, Destiny Forever Walks, you can do that. But tonight, I want to get into this message, so let's get it started right now. The title tonight is Pain Creates Negative Experiences as well as positive experiences. I believe that such people also have bad experiences, sickness, fear. I believe that these are things that are put into our lives for the purpose of our spiritual growth, which is initiated by the Creator God of this universe. And I hope you guys got that, because that is something I want you to put a pin in right there. I'm going to repeat that. I believe that such people that comes into our lives, I believe that the bad experiences that we experience sometimes, I also believe that sometimes the sickness that befall us, the sickness that take hold of our bodies, I believe that all the fear that we live in and through and around and about all the time, I believe that these are things that the Creator is trying to get our attention. They have been put into our lives for the purpose of our spiritual growth. And I must say, all of that is initiated by the Creator God of the universe. Too many people, they view God as some kind of divine vending machine. We put a prayer in, then out comes the benefit or the blessing. And such people, they cannot accept or do not want to accept that both good and bad circumstances in our lives, it comes from God. It comes from the Creator God of this universe. He creates all things. And if you don't believe that, then I'm going to suggest that you pick up that Bible, and I want you to go to the book of Job, starting with chapter 1. And I want you to read about the experiences of suffering, pain that was brought upon Job. The book of Job. That is in your Bible. You need to go and get that Bible, pick up that Bible, and you turn to the book of Job, starting at chapter 1, and read about the suffering and the pain of Job, and how the Creator God, He had this all played out in His life for such a purpose and for such a time that He was going through, so He could come out living His best life ever, His most richest and quality of life ever. Go and read the book of Job. If such people were aware of what is written in the Bible, then they'll find out that it is really a stated truth. When you go in there and you read a lot of incidents in the Bible, not just talking about the book of Job, but there's a lot of other places in the Bible we see the hand of God when there has been a conflict or something, affliction upon a person's soul or a person's life. So what is pain, people? Pain is defined as mental, physical, or even emotional suffering. That is according to your dictionary. And a lot of us, we tend to see pain as negative experience or negative experiences. And it is our desire to avoid pain such as or as much as possible. And understandably so, because we don't like pain. We don't like to hurt. But unfortunately, pain is an inevitable consequences of life. And we have to deal with pain, people, whether we like it or not. We're going to have to face it. We're going to have to go through it. We're going to have to suffer it through until the end of it. But we need to have a positive aspect of it. And I know it may be hard because it hurts so bad. But we have to deal with pain whether we like it or not. When it eventually befalls us, we should try as much as possible to turn it into a positive experience. So I'll tell you this, what doesn't kill you, I'm sure guarantee you that it will make you, and it's going to make you a whole lot stronger. So understanding the positive aspects of experiencing pain, it can really help us to do better. It can help us to be better. It can help us to go through the hardest and the most deepest and most fearful trials and experiences in our lives. Because on the other side of all that pain and hurt and negativity, there is hope from the Creator God. And He's bringing us through those trials and those tribulations, those tests. It's like a test of our faith. So sometimes He had to bring situations and occurrences that's not always going to be good. You may be wondering then, what is so positive about pain, Destiny? Well, for me, let me say this. There is strength that you gain from pain once it has been subsided. And once the initial shock of the pain has passed, then you are able to see what you have learned from it and how it has made you more resilient and a more resilient individual. And for example, let me say it like this. When you have fallen sick and you don't, sometimes we just, we go through it. I mean, we really get all out there in a place where sometimes we just totally, absolutely lose everything. Our clear mind of thinking, our positivity, I mean, we lose it all. Because of the pain and suffering that we don't like to deal with. We don't like to feel it. So, when you have fallen sick, don't your eyes suddenly, just open up to all the blessings that you have before you? Now you at the place where like, maybe I was not really thankful or showing gratitude for having all these wonderful things, but now that you're sick, your eyes open now more to see like, hey, I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm blessed. But don't you suddenly realize what all the important things are in life? And you are really gonna start saying, oh well, I value this and I value this relationship, I value my children, my home, my jobs, and whatever it may be, but not because I'm sick. Think about that. That was just an example of how pain can have a positive result in your life. Now, physical pain, however, can also go away, unlike emotional and mental pain, which may linger for a lifelong time if not handled correctly. And we'll experience those over and over and over again through the processes and stages of our lives as we continue to live. But one way to handle this kind of pain is to change your perspective of it. Mental and emotional pain that has the capacity to wear you down because of your mind controls everything that you do. And that's why we had to take on the mind of the creator God of the universe. Let this mind be in us, which is also in our creator God. And every time we encounter some kind of pain, people, we carry with us such a memory of that experience. And it's hard to let go of that experience because we're afraid that that pain is going to come back again. That's going to hurt me again, you know. So we carry that memory of the experience in our heads. And these memories, in turn, it acts as lessons that enable us to better handle any similar occurrences in the future. We are able to apply what we have learned in the future as well. So, what effects do these lessons really have on us? And how do they better the position for us for the future? I'm going to give you right now 6 ways that you can mold pain. 6 ways pain can mold your life. I'm going to give you 6 ways. Listen quick, carefully, okay? 6 ways that pain can mold your life. Number 1, pain makes you stronger. We all can agree with that. Some point or another, it may not feel like in the beginning as we're going through it, but on the other side of it, you're going to get stronger. The hard lessons you learn from pain, it will help shape you into a better person. Because pain shapes your character whether you realize it or not. Especially, I know you don't when you're going through it. And just like a molten iron at the hands of the smelter, it's molding and it's shaping it, and it's welding it, and it's hot while it's going through all that melting and everything. But at the end of it, it shapes the character and it forms it, and it comes out a whole lot better. Number 2, pain teaches us humility. The painful experiences you encounter in the course of your life are a reminder of how bad things can really get. Especially, guys, when you hit rock bottom, pain happens, like I said, it wars off that pride. And we all know that pride comes before a fall. And number 3, pain, it teaches us empathy. And pain gives us a greater capacity for compassion. It gives us a greater capacity for love and for empathy. And pain gonna bring you so much closer to others because you can empathize with what another person is feeling or experiencing when they are in some type of distress. And experiencing pain, guys, is going to bring us to the awareness that we are not exempt to it. And it is what will drive you to give some of your money to that beggar on the sidewalk, that homeless person, or to that singer on the corners singing for dollars so he could or she could survive. And then you realize that could have been you. And that there is no real special reason that you haven't been exempt from another person's misfortune. You'll think about that. You're like, wow, that could have been me. I could have been that homeless person on the street. I could have been that singer on the corner singing for dollars so they could survive. And you'll realize that could have really been you. And that there is really no special reason you have been exempt from another person's misfortune. And number 4, guys, pain positions you for success. The strength and the resilience that results from pain, it is a big contributing factor to your future success. You have been through hell and back. And sometimes, again, you go back and you just continue. It's like throwing a ball back and forth. But what is a simple job application rejection? What is a minor failed investment? That is what pain does to you. It leaves you tougher, and it leaves you ready now to face any challenge that comes before you. Also, pain will prove that you can overcome just about any obstacle that gets into your way. And pain will prove that you are no longer fragile. That I can handle this. I've been through this before. I can get past this. And it will cause you that you don't want to give up. And it will cause you that kind of persistence that will lead you to a successful journey, or it will lead you to successful eventually. You're going to reach to your greatest success. Number 5, guys, pain builds character. And we all have character. It may not be what we would like for it to be yet, or maybe it could be, or it depends on the individual. Really, it's going to depend on each individual. So regardless, guys, pain tests. It tests your character. And it demonstrates to you either that your character is developed, or that it could use a little more work. A little bit more work. So what we do is learn to view any pain that comes your way as a test of your character. And even if you fail the test, then you can always use that as a lesson as to improve your character. It's pain, guys. It gives you self-knowledge. It's going to give you self-awareness that brings you to your own attention. Highlighting traits in you that need some improvement, that's going to need some promoting found inner growth. And the last one is number 6. Pain makes you adaptable. And if you really want something, guys, I'm going to tell you, you got to go out there and fight for it. You got to go out there and take the bull by the horn and take it down. You got to own it. You should have a plan, though. And if in any case your initial plan is compromised, then you adapt. You re-strategize. You go back and you started putting your plans back together again. And start refacing it and rebuilding it. And then you're going to have to find another route to reach your intended destination. Painful experiences will instill in you the ability to adapt. When things don't go exactly according to the plan, and it does not go according to the plan for yourself or for the things that you have decided that, hey, this is what I'm going to do with my life. And when things don't go exactly according to plan, and to me, now this is what me, this is a very strong quality to possess, because it keeps hope alive, people. And you will never despair, and you will hardly be defeated. So your experience of pain, guys, it changes relative to how you react to it. And you got to think on that. Your experience of pain changes relative to how you react to it. When you move toward pain, just like I was saying yesterday in the video that I made, when you move toward the pain, what? Pain shrinks. When you move away from the pain, pain grows. If you flee from pain, then pain will pursue you like a monster in a dream. Meditate on that. Pain is the universe's way of demanding that you continue to learn. And some people may not understand that, may not get that, but he will bring trials and tribulations in your life to test your faith, to test your character, to see how bad that you want this, to test and see, will you trust me? Will you lean on me? Will you continue to walk with me down the journey? Because he tells us in John 16:33 that these tests and trials come to make us strong. So he sends these tests and these trials and this pain in our lives to make us stronger. But he that endured to the end, those are the ones that's going to be saved and delivered out of the pain into a wholesome and healthy, more beautiful and stronger life that the Creator has created for you. So guys, The more pain that you can tolerate, believe me, the more that you can learn. So we have to pay attention to any physical pain that you might experience. And the whole purpose of pain is to alert your body to the fact that something is not right. So the sooner that you pay attention, then the sooner that you can heal whatever physical ailment that might be bothering you. And sometimes, though, the thing that's bothering you may not be a problem with your physical body at all. Instead, it might be the physical manifestation of some type of stress in your body, or some unhealed emotion that's going on, or some ill emotional wound within you, or even disobedience to the divine creator God of the universe. Somewhere we went off the course and we disobey God. You know he got to bring us a little bit of pain to bring us and pull us back on that path. Because he letting you know, if you just endure this just a little bit longer, I will deliver you out of all of your pain and your stresses. So, guys, listen. If you ever experience pain that you can't get to the bottom of, guys, then it's probably a sign that some belief that you are hanging on to, or some thought that you are thinking, or some emotion that you're not expressing, or something that you are doing, or something that you are not doing that is working the way that the Creator God had programmed it in your life to work. And that is the way that the universe is using physical pain as a way to draw your attention to it. Pay attention. You went off course. You disrespected and you violated the laws that are given to you. You have cursed me. You have forgotten me. You have went alongside and you have started worshiping other gods. So I have to send you a little attention getter, and that is that pain that's going to shake you up, that's going to put you down sometimes. Get you to that place of stillness and quietness where your mind all of a sudden now, I'm hearing, I'm listening. The Creator God, the universe, it has my attention because I am in pain and I want you to heal me. I want you to deliver me. I want you to get me out of this pain. I'm ready to listen. That's why he sends pain, not to kill us, not to make us miserable, not to do horrible things to us, but to shake us up, to pull us back to where we need to be. So we need to pay attention. And the quicker that we'll pay attention, the sooner that we can be healed of whatever the physical ailment might be that's bothering us. And sometimes, though, the thing that is bothering us, like I said, may not even be a problem with the physical body. So, guys, if you experience pain that you can't get to the bottom of, and repeat that again, then it's probably a sign that some belief that you are hanging on to that you need to let go of. Letting go of all those things that no longer serve you. Letting go of people's programming of you. Letting go of people's negative thoughts or people's ways of manipulating you. Believing in people, things, and things that they're speaking in your life. You got to start letting go of things. The wickedness, the evilness of what this world portrays upon you. We got to start letting go of these negative thoughts and these negative vibes and all these negative things that is draining us, our energy. It's pulling us away from our divine higher self, our God and creator of the universe. And we got to somehow let go of all the emotions that gives us this up and down roller coaster rides. One day we up with him and the creator God. Next day we back down in the ego, serving the ego. We got to find balance in our lives. So some emotions that you're maybe not experiencing, things that he's trying to get your attention to. So, as you move through life, then we need to start paying close attention to the times when you are either experiencing joy, And even at the times when you're experiencing pain, pay attention. The universe sends signs. He sends signals. He sends messengers. He sends synchronicities. That is the way of the universe. He speaks to us. And you may get in the form of pain. You may get in the form of being confused or hurt or whatever. You're going to get it. Whatever it is going to be pain. It's a sign of attention. That I need you back to where I can get you to the place where you need to be whole. So we got to start paying attention. That's the universe telling you, I love you. You are greater than that. You can supersede a whole lot further than this. You can go way beyond where you are now has settled for. You can reach your higher and greater self. You are God and Goddess. You are God. You are Goddess. You are my divine creation. My life and breath is in you. You are magnificent and powerful. So pay attention. As you move through life, start paying close attention to the times when you are either experiencing joy or you are even experiencing pain. Because that's the universe telling you, this is what you are meant to be doing. And once you know that is what it is that you're supposed to be doing, then you can start looking for more opportunities to create the life that He has designed and purpose for you to walk in. And that's why sometimes we're going to have to experience pain, because He has to get our attention. Pain creates negative experiences, people, as well as it creates positive experience. Guys, hang your hat on that, stick a pin in it, meditate on that. If you like wisdom and you do not have the full knowledge and understanding, ask the Creator God. Do not settle for what I'm saying, or do not even listen to what your ego has to say, and just don't settle with your own thought. Put your thought into the hands of the Creator God, who has all the answers, because He said that he that lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, and He will give it to you without withholding it from you. If you have that desire of your heart, He will give you whatever that you need, that you will be your whole wholesome self, and that you may experience whatever that you're experiencing. Even through the pain, you will come out far greater and better, because He got His hands on you. He has His hands on me. Guys, I'll see you in the next video. Namaste. I will see you guys. Destiny Forever Walks. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the videos, and please do share them. I will see you at the next time we'll come back together on this platform. Whether it be here on my platform, it could be on yours. Namaste.